You can introduce yourself.
You know what I'm saying? You already know who it is. It's your boy Almighty Renzo, aka So, aka Freemason Margella, aka 404 Dior, aka Dior homie. You know what I'm saying? And I'm coming to you with my boy Joey Chadass with this new interview.
Okay. Will you ride for me or will you die for me? She said that she loved me cause she prayed for me, but can you bust this play for me? Average pussy can't lie down, no nigga hot as me. All these bitches turn my heart cold, gon' have to pardon me. She hope to save me, futuristic grade, stress on the daily. Asking for.
How did you come up with the name Almighty Renzo?
So my middle name is Renzo, and originally my rap name was 404 Dior. But I felt like I wanted to change my shit because I didn't want to have like a major clothing brand in my name. Like I felt like that was kind of like biting. So I took my middle name, Renzo, sounded fire. Then I was like, damn, I feel like I need another piece to the name. And I was like, what is a word that I feel like describes me? And I feel like Almighty describes me perfectly. I feel almighty every day when I wake up, you know what I'm saying? Then I had to throw the double I's in Almighty because I'm the second, you know what I'm saying? Double I's on the end of my name, double I's in my rap name.
I noticed that you rap, but you're very selective on the music that you put out. Why is that?
Because it's like it's a craft thing to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I won't start a song unless I already like it. Like once I start writing the song, if I don't like it, I'm gonna just trash it immediately. Like I'm not even gonna get to the point of finishing the song if I don't like it. So it's like I might have this certain level of music output, but those songs, I didn't really finish too many other songs other than that, because if I get a certain point through it and it don't sound like a certain caliber, I just trash it.
What deems the caliber to be good to you?
If I listen to it and then I know this is something I wouldn't mind listening to every day for like a month, a week, you know what I'm saying? It's a tedious process before I release music.
What genre of music would you say you make?
I'm definitely in the hip hop rap category, but what like subgenre of rap, I really don't know. I wouldn't call myself trap, but I wouldn't call myself like super lyrical. I wouldn't call myself like the sing rap either. I'm just like my own lane, you know what I'm saying?
The very first project you had, Now or Never, how well was that? Or how did it jumpstart your music?
So I had dropped one project before that, but it was only on SoundCloud. Now or Never was like the first project that I released that was like on all platforms, and I pushed it a little bit more. And songs like Me, Yo Bitch, and Best Friend really gained a lot of people's attention. That's what turned a lot of people's attention on me, from the people around me to random people even. And it's a, you know what I'm saying? I got Now or Never on my jersey right now, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what I'm living. Now or Never lifestyle. That's what this NNL stands for. That's how much the tape impacted me. I feel like I gotta live a Now or Never lifestyle to really get to where I want to be at.
The second project, Up Next, how did that come about after the Now or Never project?
So the two projects I had dropped before Up Next, the kind of unofficial one on SoundCloud and Now or Never, they were both like EPs. I wanted to do a more full-length project. So with Up Next, I wanted to go for like an album approach, but still give it a mixtape feel at the same time. So I met with some producers that I know. I got some beats from producers I know, went and found some beats, and I even collaborated with another producer on making the beats. And I really locked in, and I wanted to create an experience that sounded like the future. This is the sound of someone who's up next. This is what it sounds like to witness history.
The third project, Renzo Szn, how'd you come up with the name Renzo Szn?
I came up with the name Renzo Szn because I felt like this whole time, culminating up to the drop and the time after the drop, I just felt like it was my season. I felt like it was my world. I felt like when I was dropping this project, the music was so good that it deserved its own moment in time. So that's what Renzo Szn is. It's an era, it's a moment in time, it's a time to remember. And it's a project that'll always be near and dear to my heart, because Renzo Szn has ended up becoming so much more than I expected. It's become a hashtag. It's about to be a clothing capsule collection. So Renzo Szn is just magic to me.
What's your favorite song off Renzo Szn?
It changes pretty frequently, but for most recent times, for a while, my favorite has been Interlude 4. That's my favorite song because I feel as if I can touch on a variety of topics while still keeping it me. I can talk about I can talk about people I know going to jail and how the system played them and set them up for that. I can talk about how I was stealing lunch in school, you know what I'm saying? Because I used to, at my school, we used to have like the little lunch code. Put in your lunch code, you go to the account, you know what I'm saying, and it checks your account balance. And I used to get other niggas lunches, you know what I'm saying, off of their numbers and shit, because, you know what I'm saying, we used to have pizza and shit, and we used to have pizza and lemonade, and the pizza and lemonade cost more than the regular ones. And you know how my mom was like, I ain't finna pay for pizza and lemonade every day. So I was like, okay, cool, John or whatever the fuck nigga name is finna pay for my pizza and lemonade every day. You know what I'm saying? So I can talk about something like that while talking about, you know, how I feel like police are targeting people, to go into talking about how I feel like I need financial freedom, you know, which I feel is something very important that enough people don't talk about. Everybody talks about trying to get rich, but no one talks about how to stay rich, how to get wealthy, how to manage your finances.
Speaking of the capsule Renzo Szn or your brand, when can we be expecting merch or apparel?
I plan to have my first drop next week, so it's kind of going to be like a Supreme thing, a Supreme or Palace thing, where you got like new pieces coming out every week. I have a lot of stuff on the way. It will have its own website and store, and you can look out for that very, very soon. It'll be up as soon as next week.
What pieces will be dropping next week?
Next week I got hoodies, t-shirts, phone cases, and book bags coming out. In the future I got jackets coming out, I got hats coming out, and I even have pants coming out. The capsule collection isn't just like some t-shirts or like a couple hoodies. It's a whole lifestyle collection. I want to have pieces that affect every part of your life, from when you're going to school to where you're going to your function, to even if you're just chilling at home on your phone, you turn your phone over and on the back you got a Renzo Szn phone case.
How exclusive will it be? Like, how many pieces will be dropping? Enough for everybody? Just a
most of the pieces will be available for people to buy, and they will be available in large quantities, but there will be some pieces with less available. There will also be some pieces that aren't available to the public at all. You'll only be able to get them if you know me personally. For example, this jersey will be a limited release.
You went from music to apparel. What's next? Where do you stand with apparel? Going back to music.
I'm not in the apparel as a new career choice. That's not my line of work. The apparel complements the music. The music will still be first and foremost. So for every project I release, going forward, I will have a capsule collection that corresponds with each project. So it's really, they build upon each other and both go hand in hand.
So when will the next capsule collection, besides the drops next week, and the next music be dropping?
The next music will be dropping either at the end of 2018 or the top of 2019. I have a project on the way. I'm not going to reveal any details yet, but I'll definitely give you the exclusive when I got some more details for you.
Where do you find your inspiration when you're making your music?
I find my inspiration from life. For example, one of the biggest themes on my Up Next project was grinding and hard work, because that's something I find valuable to me. That's something I see in my everyday life. I find inspiration from everything in my life, from what I'm eating when I wake up to what I'm thinking about when I go to sleep, my favorite shows. And the thing about that is, a lot of my influences that directly influence my works, if I told you, probably couldn't even recognize it. Like, The Blacklist was a huge influence on my Renzo Szn project. Probably even me telling you that, you going back and watching the show, listening to the project, you can't even tell. But I find inspiration from everything: text messages, phone calls, everything.
What's your biggest musical influence?
My biggest. I don't know. But I can definitely say Drake has influenced me. Lil Wayne has influenced me. A rapper named Black Thought has influenced me. I don't know how many people are familiar with him. And there was a period where I had a good bit of influence from Famous Dex, which most people probably wouldn't be able to believe. But like I said, a lot of my inspirations and my influences, I don't just copy and paste. I put my own spin on it very heavily, so you probably won't even be able to recognize it.
How long does it normally take you to like get your influence and then start your music and then have a finished product?
It honestly does not take me that long because I don't. Now when it comes to loosies and singles, I might just, or freestyle, I might just make one on the fly. But when it comes to projects, I like to lock in. And when I lock in, I already ahead of time know what I'm going for. I already know a certain amount of the beats I want to use before I even start writing. And so my process, the whole process, mixing, mastering, writing, recording for every project is usually about a month. Because when I start, I'm locked in, and that's all I can think about every day, day in and day out. I go to a party, I'm writing a song. I'm riding in the car with somebody, I'm writing a song. Even I might be involved with a young lady at the moment, I'm still thinking about music.
When you finally finish your music, what do you want people to take away from it?
First of all, I want people to take in the lifestyle. First of all, I want people to take in how I'm living and experience that. When you listen to my music, I want you to experience a day in the life of Renzo. That's one of the things I try to convey. And another thing I want to people to take away is hard work. Hard work is so valuable. You can be the most talented person on this earth, but if you don't have hard work, you ain't gonna get shit done. Hard work beats talent every time. If you combine both, you're honestly unstoppable. So to all the kids out there, to the teens out there, even the grown-ass adults, remember this: hard work can get you anywhere you need to go.
On a more personal side, I see your hair is grown out. But back in the day, you used to be the do-rag man. What happened?
Okay. I'm gonna give you the 411. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you the exclusive on the waves. Cause you know what I'm saying? A lot of people been asking about the waves. You might be watching an interview and be like, man, ain't nobody asked about your waves. But my waves was kind of a big deal. Not trying to brag or nothing, but it got to a point where when I first had waves, not everybody had waves. And then it was like, I used to wear do-rags a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, duh, you wore do-rags because you had waves, but I was wearing do-rags out. And when I was doing it, nobody was doing it.
Facts.
I remember that shit.
No cap.
No cap.
No rap cap, you know what I'm saying? But then everybody started wearing do-rags because of the trend. Everybody started getting waves because of Twitter. And it was like, it didn't feel special to me anymore. So I just had to switch it up. The waves will make a return, I just don't know when.
Are you gonna keep your hair grown out, or you cut it back down? Or, I guess you just said it's making a return, but
it's not making a return no time soon. I can definitely tell you that. I'm growing my hair out right now. I'm trying new things right now. I'm really fucking with wearing the 2-strand twist and doing the twist out. That's my shit right now. You know what I'm saying? If you got natural hair, I suggest the 2-strand twist and the 3-strand twist for overnight styles. If you're trying to do a twist out. Yeah, I wish I could twist my own hair though. I'll be having to pay people to twist my hair.
Is there anything else you would like to say to your fans and supporters?
Shit, if you my fan and my supporter, I love you. I fucking love you. Like, I don't think you understand, bro. Like, if you really a fan or supporter of me, all you gotta do is just hit me up. I'll talk to you anytime about anything you want. It's kids who have been fans of my music that just want to talk about what they got going on in life and some of the things they're working through. And it's like, you know, I'm not so big yet that my DMs just overloaded with messages. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna lie to you and just say like, yeah, every minute of the day somebody hit me up. I can't not like niggas be hitting me up, but not that much. So if you hit me up, you know what I'm saying? I'll talk to you anytime because I love all my fans and supporters. I appreciate y'all from the very bottom of my heart. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Almighty Renzo, motherfucking Don, the nigga that ball like LeBron, you know what I'm saying? We got Renzo Szn out right now. Go listen to that. We got Up Next out right now. Go listen to that. We got Now or Never out right now. Go and listen to that. And we got the Almighty Renzo's Essential playlist out right now. I'm going absolutely fucking 30. If you wanna listen to any of my stuff, you can find it through my social media. It's at Almighty Renzo, and it's that on everything. It's on Facebook. It's that on it's that on Twitter, Instagram, even Tumblr. So if you want to find me, search that on whatever you want, Google it, whatever, as long as you're not on Facebook. I'm not on there yet. You already know what the fuck going on. This is Joy Chat Ass exclusive.
Stop pacing. If we can't pay it, we'll just change our location. My time coming and I'm trying to be patient. Sins in my heart, scared that I'm forsaken. Music.